Okay, we've got the Oxford Beast lock here and chain. Now this is a pretty substantial lock and chain. It's not the sort of thing you want to carry around with you unless you're a weightlifter. Both the lock and the chain are motorcycle diamond solid secure locks, which is the highest rating you can get. Designed to resist angle grinder attacks, surface hardened throughout. This lock itself has a 30mm pin. You can see that, some girth on that. When it's locked, you can get your chain link through, but there's not really room for angle grinder to go through. And it really does feel solid. If it's solid secure diamond rated, then it's going to be pretty good, because they don't give them ratings out for nothing. The chain itself, this one's 1.5 meters long, which to me is a little bit short sometimes for scooters, because you struggle where to put a chain on a scooter, depending on your type of scooter. A 2 meter chain gives you a little bit more room to play with. There's also a Beast ground anchor to go with this, which means you've got triple protection really. Now it's not going to be cheap. The lock itself is sold at $149.99. The chain is $214.99. And then you've got the ground anchor, and that's $99.99. So in total, you're looking about 465 quid for the 3 items, which is serious security really, but it's a serious bit of kit. If you're thinking of it in scooter terms, say you bought a GTS that's over 5 grand, it's less than 10% of your purchase price of your GTS. It's about the same price as quite a lot of aftermarket exhausts. It's ideal to use at home, or if you've got a fixed place at work where every day you can lock your scooter up, then it's ideal to leave there. But just the sheer weight of it means it's a bit hard to carry around. You certainly, I reckon it can go through your butty box, it's that heavy. So let's try it on a scooter. As you can see on the cut down, it goes around leg shields quite easily. And if you look there, there's not a great lot of room to get an angle grinder in there. Quite tight, so it's hard to cut, which is perfect. Now if you was chaining 2 scooters together, you've got 2 of these or another decent quality lock, then yeah, put it around your leg shields, spot on. Just chain them together. We're not actually going to try and break the lock, especially not with that blade, but you can see here, once this is locked, you can't get an angle grinder blade down there, which is perfect, just what you want, unless you're a thief. So let's just sum up this lock. It's the Oxford Beast lock and chain. It really is a beast. Proper heavy, well designed to resist cutting, comes with a great rating. For me, the only thing that lets it down is the size of the chain. I'd prefer a 2 meter chain so as you can lock it to something a bit easier. It won't go around Lambretta footboards and then into a ground anchor, because certainly not a Series 2, they're a little bit too wide. Vespa PX, it'll go around one of them and allow it to lock into the ground anchor, which is good, or around a bench or something like that, or into another chain. If you've got another scooter to lock it to, then yeah, lock it to that. But it's always best to have a ground anchor if you can, depending on where you park. So, expensive lock and chain, but they don't come much heavier, do you, to be fair. It's not the sort of chain you're going to want to take everywhere. It's something that you're going to use at home or in a garage, at a workplace, if you're using it every day. It's certainly a good deterrent. You wouldn't even want to be able to hit someone with this, because you'd struggle to swing it round your head. Feel that? It really is heavy. So if you're looking for a chain for a ground anchor, perfect. If your scooter's not too wide, like a Lambretta Series 2, which we just tried it on, it's not ideal. If you've got a PX, good, or a cut down, perfect. But if you're looking for something that's going to go around your forks, you're probably better off using one of the other Oxford locks, like I've got a Revolver lock that's really good. If you're out and about, I prefer something like this. This is an Oxford Revolver lock. Certainly good enough for most of the time. Coils up easy. You can chuck it under your seat if you've got an auto. Strap it to your luggage if you're going to a rally. I generally use this quite often on rallies. It's not too heavy. whereas that's awful to take around with you. Might not have quite as good a security rating as the Beast, but as a good everyday lock for being out and about, that's perfect, I think. And I've had that for 4 years or so. Still great. Really like it. And it's long enough to go around, long enough and thin enough to go through forks, which gives you a bit more length to play with. And we all like a bit of length. So yeah, nice one. Quite like the way the lock works. Quite like the way the lock works. Really easy to get open and closed with a key, at least. So there's no faffing about. Well, when you can't get the key in, of course. Absolutely no faffing about there. And it spins as well. Yeah, it's light, it coils up. Ow!